My name is James Curtis, and this is for SPCE 610 at Ball State, this summer course. And today we're going to be going over the MSWO preference assessment, which is also known as multiple stimulus without replacement. And the purpose of this preference assessment is to test for multiple stimuli over a minimal amount of time. And then we can use this motivation or use this information to help find effective motivation for the client when running programs. I'm going to share my screen real quick and we will go over the steps. So MSWO steps. So the materials needed is 6 different items to test for the situation, a clipboard or a book, and then a data collection sheet. So first you want to sanitize the environment and sit across from the client at the floor table. That way nothing else interrupts or distracts the client besides the 6 items that you are testing. You're going to place all the items you're testing within arm's reach. So that way the client can show that they're interested and show that they want it. And then you want to use a book or a clipboard to block just in case they try to pick more than one. You're just going to place the demand of pick one or pick one for now. After they pick one, they're going to be allowed to eat or play with that reinforcement. While you're doing this, block the other options and move the leftmost item over to the rightmost. And this is done just to ensure that the client is not picking the same position and is just looking at all the items. Say if we know the client really likes the ball and say like they just keep going left, left, left. Hopefully if we move the ball around and we move it to the right side, client might not want what's left in their look and have to actually look at all the options and then pick which one they want. So if they're playing with a toy, give them a small time frame to really have fun with it. If they're eating something, make sure they have time to finish it all. Don't remove it. Don't make it aversive. And you're just going to repeat all the steps until the child does not make a choice or there's no more items. They just pick everything and then that's it. So those are the steps. I'm going to quickly go over the data collection sheet. So child's name, your name and date will go up top. In the list of items, you're just going to list all the items that you are testing. So for our situation, we would put book, ball, marker, candy, teddy bear, and fruit snacks, since that is the items that we are testing. And then on the left side of order of items selected, you're just going to pick what was picked first. So at the end, I'll show you what it looks like filled out. And then on the right side, times chosen of times available. So you're just going to put that first number. So the times chosen, since this is the first preference assessment, we're going to put 1. And then times available, say ball was picked first, we'd put 1 over 1 since it was chosen one time. And this is the first time that it's became available. Say we go down to 5 and let's put candy. We would then put 1 because that's the first time candy has been chosen during this assessment, but we will put of times available, we would put 1 out of 5 because it has been 5 times to pick the candy. This is the time they picked it. So I'm going to stop sharing my screen and then bear with me for a second. I'm going to now change the camera angle a little bit. My face will be out of it for a second, but you will be able to see my arms and you will see all the items that we are testing. And we are going to actually run and implement the MSW preference assessment. So down here on the ground, like stated before, we have book, marker, fruit snacks, teddy bear, candy, and ball. So we're going to use our paper as our blocker / book or clipboard. So I will just block everything and then I'll remove and say pick 1. We're going to say they pick the teddy bear. We're block again. We're going to move the leftmost item, scoot all these down. And now the leftmost is the rightmost. So we'll put that. So now the order is different. And then I will fill out item 1, teddy bear. It was chosen 1 out of 1 time available. And then I will remove the teddy bear out of sight so it's no longer distracting. And then we'll repeat. Pick one, candy. Leftmost moves to the rightmost. I'll let them enjoy all the candy that is there. And then I would put candy, one time chosen, over 2 times available. And then we will repeat. Pick one. And then I will put book as 3, 1 over 3, since it was chosen once and it was the 3rd time available. Pick one. So number 4 is marker, and it is 1 time chosen over 4 times available. Pick one. So ball is 5, and we will put 1 over 5 since it was chosen 1 time over 5 times available. Pick one. And we're just going to put fruit snacks last. And I'm actually going to say that they don't pick it, and I will just put a 0 since it was not chosen. So we will bring the camera angle back up, and that's just kind of an example of what it's filled out. There are 2, 3, 4, 5 more boxes. That's important because say like you're trying to find which candy is the most reinforcing, and that one I believe was Smarties. So say they pick Smarties pretty high, like number 2. They eat it and they're just like, yeah, I don't like Smarties. Like that's not good. So you might see over 2, 3, and 4, and 5 of the preference assessment that Smarties starts high, but then dramatically